There is a specific type of pain that humans are uniquely cursed to feel. It doesn't have a simple name in English. It's the feeling you get at 3 a.m. when you scroll past an old photo on your phone. You see a face you used to know better than your own. An ex-lover. An old best friend you haven't spoken to in 5 years. A family member before the arguments started. Or perhaps the face you're looking at is your own from a decade ago. And you feel a pull. A desperate, clawing desire to reach through the screen and step back into that moment. You miss them. You miss the way they made you feel. You miss the certainty of who you were when you were with them. We call this nostalgia. We call it missing someone. But I am here to tell you a difficult truth. A truth that might hurt at first, but will eventually set you free. You are grieving something that no longer exists. You are trying to call a phone number that has been disconnected. The title of this video is not a metaphor. The person you miss is already dead, and so are you. We like to think of ourselves as statues, solid, permanent, consistent through time. We have names that stay the same, social security numbers that stay the same. We look in the mirror and we recognize the reflection. But this sense of permanence is a cognitive illusion. It is a necessary lie our brains tell us so we don't go insane from the chaos of reality. If you look at a human being under a microscope, you don't see a static object. You see a colony. You see a frantic construction site. Every second, millions of cells in your body die, and millions of new ones are born to take their place. Your skin replaces itself every few weeks. Your skeleton is entirely new every 10 years. The atoms that make up your heart right now were not there when you were born, and they won't be there when you die. You are not a thing. You are a process. You are a pattern of energy that is constantly borrowing matter from the universe and then giving it back. And it's not just your body, it's your mind. Neuroplasticity means your brain is constantly physically rewiring itself based on every new experience, every new thought, every new trauma. The person you were 5 years ago had a different brain structure. They had different beliefs. They reacted to anger differently. They loved differently. They hadn't experienced the things that define you today. If you met the version of yourself from 10 years ago, you might recognize their face, but you would be strangers. So when you say, "I miss her," or "I miss him," who are you talking about? Are you talking about the biological entity that exists today? The one living a different life, with different cells and different thoughts? No. You are missing a snapshot in time. You're missing a ghost. The ancient Greek philosophers understood this problem perfectly. They created a thought experiment known as the Ship of Theseus. Imagine a magnificent wooden ship belonging to the hero Theseus. It is kept in a harbor as a museum piece. Over time, the wood begins to rot. A plank is replaced, then another, then a mast, then the rudder. Over the course of 50 years, every single piece of original wood has been replaced. The question is this: is it still the Ship of Theseus? If you say yes, then what is it that makes it the same? It shares no physical matter with the original. If you say no, then at what exact point did it stop being the ship? Was it the first plank, the 50th, the last? You are the Ship of Theseus. The person you're mourning, that ex-lover, that old friend, they are also the Ship of Theseus. Think about the person you miss. Let's call them version A. Version A existed in 2018. They loved that indie band you both listened to. They had that specific insecurity about their job. They looked at you with that specific look of adoration. 5 years pass. Time is the ocean that rots the wood. Version A has had their planks replaced. New experiences, new heartbreaks, new knowledge, new cells. The person who exists today is version B. Version B might look like version A. They might answer to the same name. But if you tried to reconnect with version B, hoping to find version A, you will be disappointed. You are trying to dock your ship in a harbor that has been washed away by the tide. Why does this realization hurt so much? Why do we cling to the past even when we know it's gone? The Buddha taught that the root of suffering is attachment. We suffer because we demand permanence from a universe that is incapable of providing it. We fall in love with a moment and we try to freeze frame it. We want to put it in a jar and keep it on a shelf forever. Nostalgia is a dangerous drug. It polishes the past. It removes the sharp edges. You remember the laughter, but you forget the arguments. You remember the warmth, but forget the boredom. When you obsess over someone from your past, you aren't loving them. You're loving a construct in your own mind. You're holding a wake for someone who is still walking around, just living a different life. And the greatest tragedy is not that they changed. The greatest tragedy is that you are forcing yourself to stay still, waiting for a ghost to return, while your own life is slipping away. You are haunting yourself. To accept that the person you miss is dead sounds bleak. It sounds nihilistic. But it is actually the doorway to liberation. If you can truly accept impermanence, if you can accept that you and everyone you know are just temporary patterns in a flowing river, then the pressure releases. You don't have to fix the past. You don't have to reclaim what was lost, because it wasn't lost. It just finished. The relationship you had, it was beautiful. It was real. It existed. But like a song, it had a beginning, a middle, and an end. You don't cry because the song is over. You're grateful that you got to hear the music. The people in your life right now, the version Bs that surround you, the current version of yourself, they are dying too. Every second. So, look at them. Really look at them. Love them intensely. Apologize quickly. Forgive easily. Because the person standing in front of you right now will never exist in exactly this way again. Don't waste the present moment mourning a ghost. The past is dead. Long live the now.